Hello guys, this is Terry from Genki Gaming, and we're back with a different type of discussion to start things off for this week. This discussion is Gecko Moria truly the weakest Shichibukai? I bring up this topic because I've seen on forums and in different discussion posts people completely undermining the existence of Gecko Moria, claiming that he is a complete weakling, someone who is basically fodderized. And basically, for this discussion, I'm not necessarily agreeing or disagreeing with the people on the forums, but I'm just bringing a new perspective into light here. The first thing I want to bring up is a quote from Moria himself. Even if I had allowed you to continue peacefully on your voyage, at your level, death is all you would have found. You're nowhere near ready for the new world. Though it would appear you have gathered yourself quite a fine crew, you would only lose it all. My words come from experience. My subordinates, they were famed far and wide. Why did I have to lose them all? My friends were lost to me precisely because they were still alive. If they had been zombies, dead from the start, I would have lost nothing. For zombies are invulnerable, eternal warriors. Even if they are purified, a replacement can be found. Except for that end bit regarding zombies. You can sense the fact that Moria is definitely suffering from loss. And loss can do some tremendous things to you. You could go through a phase of completely not eating, moping, not wanting to do anything. But from what we see of Moria, he seems rather relaxed, laid back, dare I say completely lazy, due to the fact that he thinks his double fruit in and of itself is a way out. So, I will partially agree with the forum people by saying that his thought process has caused him to grow weak. And even Jinbei noted that Moria has grown weak from lack of training. What I think has occurred is that Moria has not been training his body, but has been training his double fruit power. The Kage no Mi happens to be, in my opinion, one of the strongest double fruits available. And with Moria having a lot of experience post the events of the story, having fought relatively strong opponents in the past like Kaido, he seems to be a better technician, even being able to outsmart Robin. Though his overconfidence and his laziness is his overall downfall. Had Luffy have fought Gecko Moria in his prime, this would have been a completely different story. I still think Luffy would have won, but we would have seen a more confident Gecko Moria. But to basically get to my perspective, the reason why Moria seems as weak as what he is being portrayed is because he's been emotionally scarred. Whenever you lose your friends, your crewmates, that would do that to you, essentially. And I can't remember where I saw it at. I think it's in the manga or in one of Oda's little question and answer sections. It said that Prime Gecko Moria was on par with Kaido. But as we know, Kaido has access to means that would quickly destroy a crew. Especially since his first mate is a ancient zone double fruit user. Well, this is just speculation that we're speculating that Jack is the first mate since they revealed him as the right-hand man. But essentially what I'm saying is, a lot of people in the OP world seem weak when they're first introduced. Oda, I can't remember where he actually wrote this at. I think it was in SBS or something. He wrote that some weak enemies will come back and be stronger. Well, something along those lines. Which to me is that you don't count anyone out in the One Piece world. The weakest pirates could come back and surprise you. I mean, look at the Straw Hat crew in general. People downplayed them up until a certain point, up until they beat Crocodile, and even at that, the world government and the Marines tried to slide that under the mat. But after the events in Marineford, Dressrosa, the Straw Hats are a true player in the One Piece world. And that was that for this discussion. I just wanted to get the thought out on the table that Moria is suffering from depression. His self-confidence is essentially just a big facade, and as a way of him coping with his loss. Maybe we'll get a tragic backstory during Wano. Who knows? I want to thank you guys for taking the time to listen to my theory/discussion thing. You guys are amazing listeners and viewers. You have a great morning, an excellent afternoon, and a stellar evening. I am out.